Good morning, ma'am. You're Isabel Perez Leyva.
Yes.
Ma'am, you're charged with prostitution. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We are going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you.
On November 1st, 2024, officers were working in an undercover capacity while conducting a vice investigation at Glamour Girls, a sexual-oriented business located at 14428 Hempstead Road in Harris County, Texas. While inside, officer was approached by the defendant. The two engaged in a conversation that turned sexual in nature.
Here's the moment of truth, the guilty plea. And remember, once you plead guilty, it's permanent. No do-overs, no appeals. That's the power of a plea deal. If you were in this position, would you roll the dice at trial or take the deal?
The defendant asked the officer if he wanted to go to the VIP room in return for $120. When officer asked what it would include, the defendant replied, "Me." Officer told the defendant that he wanted to fuck, and the defendant smiled at him and said, "Okay, everything for $400. The defendant agreed to have straight sex with the officer for a fee of $400.
Ma'am, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. I'm going to order you as a condition of your bond not to engage in like-kind activity. If I find that you continue with this, I'm going to put you in jail. You will not get any more PR bonds. Do you understand?
Okay.
Would you like to apply for a court-appointed lawyer, ma'am? Okay, we will give you an application. I need to know how much money you make a month. I will take a look at it. And then if you qualify, I will give you a lawyer today. I'll have you sign a receipt with Victoria, and then we will have you take a seat in the jury box. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions. Otherwise, I'll issue a warrant for your arrest. When you apply for a court-appointed lawyer, you have to qualify. If you make too much money, you just don't qualify. In the affidavit you filled out, you're stating that you make $8,000 a month.
Yes, sir.
This is true.
Que eso es verdad.
Don't qualify
No
for an appointed
califica para un
lawyer,
abogado
man.
de oficio. Quedan más tiempo. O solo mire el juez, por favor.
You really make $8,000
¿Ya
a
gana
month?
$8,000 por mes?
Es que eso es algo que no,
Solo mire el juez. Y
que
hable
no
con él.
sabría decirle porque
I want you to tell me the truth.
It's just something I wouldn't know what to tell you. Me gustaría que me digan la verdad.
I don't know how much money you
Solo usted
make.
sabe
All
cuánto dinero
sources.
gana.
I just need you to tell me the truth. Do you really make $8,000 a
¿Ya
month?
gana como $8,000 por mes?
es que no sabría decirle porque no sé exactamente lo que hago por día. Varía, en el día puedo ser exactamente $100, depende.
Well, le pido por favor que no me mire a mí, solo mire al juez. I couldn't tell you with any certainty because it varies, my income from day to day. I could make on one day $100, but it depends.
I don't want you to engage in this
Yo no quiero
behavior
que se involucre en
anymore.
este comportamiento ya más.
I want you to understand that if you continue with this, I will put you in jail. You are not allowed to continue with this type of.
Poder continuar con.
This is fascinating. The judge doesn't just want numbers, he wants the truth. Notice how income determines whether she qualifies for a court-appointed lawyer. Should someone's right to representation really depend on how much they make? What do you think?
Ese tipo de.
Income, so to speak. Do you understand?
Si lo sigue, ¿usted entiende? Tiene que hablar.
Knowing
Señor,
that.
señor, tiene que hablar.
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
Knowing that,
Sabiendo eso,
what kind of income do you have coming in? Are you married?
¿qué ingreso tienes? ¿Eres casada?
Sí,
Yes.
What is your husband?
¿A qué se dedica su esposo?
estamos casados, pero no mantengo una relación con él.
I'm married, but I don't maintain a relationship with him.
Get any income from
¿Usted
him?
recibe ingreso de parte de él?
No,
No.
Do you have children?
¿Usted tiene hijos?
sí, pero en Cuba.
Yes, but in Cuba.
Guess what we can do is I can send you home with an application and you take time, think about it. But I need to know
Yo
what your
necesito
true income is.
que en realidad cuál es su
And
verdadero
then if you
ingreso.
qualify, we'll give you a lawyer, but I really need to know what your income is. And
Ya necesito saber.
8,000, just, you don't qualify. So I'll send you with one, but I want you to understand, you're not engaged in this behavior.
No se puede involucrar en ese
So when you fill out this application, it's not taking this into account.
consideración.
Do you understand?
¿Se entendió?
Sí, señor.
No more of this.
Ya no más de esto.
Sí, señor.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. Please.
Pase a la izquierda, por favor. Agarre su bolsa.
All right, you are Antonio Vasquez Perez. Shh. You were charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to a year in jail and or a $4,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail, credit for the 2 days that you've done. You need to understand, sir, that this charge will go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. If you were ever pulled over in a car and an officer comes to you and they smell alcohol, they're going to look at your record, they're going to see a prior DWI. What do you think they're going to do to you?
No sé qué le van a hacer a usted. They'll grab me and take me to jail. Así es.
What we're doing today, from now on, you are facing a minimum of 90 days in jail. If you are not in this country with permission and you go to jail for that kind of time, you will get an immigration detainer.
Whoa, did you catch that? The judge lays it out immediately, up to 6 months in jail and a $2,000 fine. That's the weight of a prostitution charge in Texas. Do you think penalties like this actually stop the behavior, or just push it further underground? Let me know in the comments.
So if I were you, I would never get in a car, even if you've had a sip of alcohol, because you are almost guaranteeing a bad outcome. Do you understand?
Yes.
You are giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Shh. Once you accept this agreement, you can never change this or undo this. It will go on your record. It'll be there for the rest of your life.
Por el resto de su vida en su
Do you understand?
Yes.
This is what you want to do.
¿Es lo que se quiere hacer? Yes.
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? Guilty or not guilty? I will find you guilty, send it you to the agreement. Mr. Vasquez Perez, what do you do for a living?
¿A qué se dedica? Más trabajo. ¿Qué tipo? Remodeling windows.
And how much money do you make a month?
2,000 a month.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I gotta do what about the fee?
He doesn't have a driver's license. I think at $2,000 a month. I don't know if that's net or gross. And then
Anytime someone's arrested without a license, they create a number for them to be able to put them in. So he has a license number now.
yes. Yes. So can we ask him if that's his net or his gross?
Pregunta si eso es ingresos antes o después de impuestos. How's that?
Eso es lo que es limpio. Eso es lo que gana limpio.
Es lo que gana después de haber pagado impuestos, lo que le queda.
Sí.
Yes.
¿Y cuánto tienen niños, hijos?
No, no.
No, okay. There we go.
The reason this is important, Mr. Vasquez Perez, is because every time you pick up a DWI, especially with a 0.15 or above, it is true that you had a 0.15, right?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to understand that I will do one thing for you here. You will be required to pay court costs, but I will waive the DPS fine, fees, and surcharges. You're gonna go out of here you're gonna be required to pay around $400, but I'm waiving around $4,500 in fines and fees and surcharges. If you come back on a second DWI, you will be looking at around $7,000 to $8,000 in fines and fees and surcharges. So get ready. If you act like a child, then we will treat you like a child and put you up on my knee and spank you like a little child with jail time and a ton of money that you're gonna be responsible for. All we ask is don't get into a car if you're drinking.
Si usted está tomando.
Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're gonna wait?